Hello, guys. Good morning. Welcome again to Empowerment Network. Comfort and Andy here today. Of course, we know what happened yesterday. We hit another new top, and Andy and myself thought it wise that we should start digesting it in very tiny little bits at a time so that we can be able to take it all in. Hello, Andy. Welcome.
Hi guys, got my loud shirt on today.
Oh, yeah, the best shirt on planet Earth, guys. You wouldn't believe I want Andy's shirt. Look at that shirt, guys. So beautiful. So yeah, Andy, we just want to go right. Yesterday it happened again. So I just want you to maybe highlight a few stuff that really struck you yesterday. Then we go from there. Even needs a bit more.
Well, there are probably four things that hit me yesterday more than any other. First of all, the display on the Ferris wheel, never been done before. No one's ever done it before, so that's a phenomenal opportunity. Five actually. The new office in Abu Dhabi, fantastic strategic manoeuvre there. The supercar link with the supercar Majlis, that was phenomenal. The OConnect and the way they are restructuring it, but the fact that they're going to be adding a new feature every week, absolutely phenomenal. And what was the last one that when he talked about OTracker and about the fact that, you know, the big boys like Google Analytics is extremely expensive to have the pro version, and yet ours has got so many more features in it. Every single marketer on the planet needs to have this in place, but it's going to be a fraction of the cost of what Google charge. Now, what does that tell you? That tells you that Google's not going to carry on with their pricing, or they go out of business with that particular product, of course.
I think just this explanation makes me understand why it's a revolution, right? Because something actually needs to change. We are bringing something that no one has seen before, and some people who have been here with something similar either readjust or disappear. Is that the understanding of it?
People don't get this yet. We have a different business model to any other company on the planet. There's nothing like this. Right, you are going to eventually get paid to use the products. Why would you move? This is a company that is not interested in profits like Amazon or Google or Facebook or Microsoft. Yeah, this is a company that wants to give back. But what it's done, because it wants to give back, is give everybody the opportunity to be able to make money online. There isn't another company out there. Amazon is not going to help you. Yes, they've created 40,000 millionaires since they started, but that's 20 years ago. Yeah, 20 years ago. If we can create, or if Ash can create, a million millionaires within the next 10 years, wow. It's a different organization altogether. And people have to understand that. Once they do, you're just going to see people flooding in. It's as simple as that, Comfort.
All right. Thank you. Thanks so much, Andy. So you mentioned earlier on that was something that was equally on my list. So I would like you to go a bit into detail because, to the best of my understanding, I don't know the UAE that much and stuff, but how much we have done already, I thought that, all right, we're done with Dubai and the environs, but here we are in Abu Dhabi. What would this new site mean to us?
Well, the whole of the UAE is made up of 7 emirates, so the whole of the UAE has a strategic meaning for any company that goes into those into that environment. It not only is it a jump-off point for and an international hub, so you go from there to Australia, to Asia, etc., to Africa, to America, to the UK. It is a centralized hub. So not only do you get millions and millions of tourists go and visit Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Ajman, Sharjah, etc., but you've got a system in place that has been created by the sheikhs there that we want to be the center of technology. We want to be the next Silicon Valley, but not, Silicon Valley of the US. We're going to be the Silicon Valley of the world. Yeah, bar none. So every new technology is going to Dubai.
Wow.
And we're amongst very few that have that capability. But what we've then done is gone so much further forward. The station, the Burj Khalifa, the laser shows, the advertising in every single 1,300 shopping malls. Amazing. Just think of the footfall that is in all of those, and it's not just the locals. Yes, they're going to get bombarded by OnPassive because it's everywhere, but it's every single tourist, and they get 20-30 million people a year come to Dubai. So, and then they take it away with them to wherever they come from. So they come back to the UK and they go, by the way, have you seen this OnPassive? You need to see this. Have a look at this Burj Khalifa. This is the laser show. This is on the Ferris wheel. This is the station they've got. It's like, what is it? How does it work? Can I be part of it? That's strategy at its best. So, you're expanding in the Middle East. So we have Abu Dhabi, we have Dubai, we have Hyderabad, etc. in India, and now we've got Egypt as well. This is all strategic, expansion, and they're doing it the right way because the Middle East is looking at this first and foremost because they want to be at the forefront of new technologies, new opportunities. Yeah.
Wow.
And OnPassive is one of those, but the other reason is because we are different. We're not there purely to make a profit. We're there to create value for money.
Yeah. So thank you so much, Andy. You mentioned already what Mr. Nazal said yesterday. Given that he's the architect of most of these things that are happening out there and stuff, he also made a statement which you said, I'm going to go back to it. He says, OTracker is the perfect partner for every marketeer. And if you remember a couple of days ago, Ash said something similar, that OTracker is a forensic of analysis or analytics and stuff like that. That's not just all. It's massive. It's first of its kind, I think, especially that it's unlimited and then it's cost effective. Can you just comment on it again? I know we've been there, but let's go back to it again, please.
Sure. Well, my understanding is there are 12 or 13 other companies that provide analytical information based on people visiting websites, etc. And the gentleman yesterday mentioned that there are companies now that make millions just from the website. Okay, so things are changing. The whole situation is changing. But you've got 12 or 13 companies that provide this, and they each have sections within the analytics that they think covers everything, but it doesn't, because what you've got is you've got experts that have become part of OnPassive because of what's happening, and they've looked at every single company that offers this and gone, well, I'll take that bit there and that bit there and that bit there and that bit from all of these various different companies, encompass it all under one roof. And by the way, we need this bit, this bit, this bit, and this bit. So these added features. So our product covers more features and has more opportunities than any of the other products, or pretty much all of them put together, according to, Now, I don't understand how OTracker, and I don't understand how it works. But what I do understand is that the opportunity for any marketeer to hone down their market and find out exactly where their income is coming from, this is by far the best opportunity. So my understanding is that there are 3 opportunities or 3 packages that are going to come forward. One for individual marketers, one for sizable companies, and one for mega companies. And those mega companies are paying a fortune at the moment for not everything. Yeah, so once they find out they can pay less money and have more features, where they're going to go?
Sure.
No brainer.
Yes. There you go. Right. Okay. So Ash also mentioned of this training center that is coming up? Are you in a position to comment on that?
The only thing I will comment on is the fact that we have a number of products, and many of these I don't understand how you use. I'm not a technocrat in that. I understand the marketplace and the business end of it, and how I can offer it to others, but I don't understand how they work. Now, what this training center will allow us to do is to be able to learn or understand exactly what each and every product, how it works, what it does, and what benefits it's going to bring to everybody in that section. Yeah. So, and believe me, I want to learn. I want to understand, because once I do fully understand it, I can then think about it and think, hold on a second. Well, this chap would use that. This guy would use that. This organization would use that. This organization. By the way, guys, here's a product that you need to take a look at, and these are the reasons why. So, you know, the training center is going to help all of us if we want it to. You know, not everybody's engaged. Not everybody's going to bother about it. Right. Me personally, I want to understand.
Definitely. I would like to know too. That's a good one there. Thank you, Andy. So listen to this. The Dubai police are official partners with the supercars Majelis. OnPassive is the official marketing muscle for the Dubai police and the Dubai government.
That's a biggie. I mean, I spent a number of years in Dubai. I've never, ever seen the roads closed and the police escorting 110 supercars down the road. I mean, you've got to understand how busy the Sheikh Zayed Road is the main artery through Dubai, and it is one of the busiest roads in the world. Yeah, to close that off and say, by the way, guys, you've got to go somewhere else because we're going to put 110 supercars down that street, and the police are going to take them further forward. You go, wow. You know, it never happened before. So just think what it's done. Everybody by the side of that road or in view of that road has gone, what's going on here? What's happening here? Oh, look, OnPassive. Oh, my word. There's 110 supercars, all with OnPassive along the side. What does that do for branding? That is massive. Now they want to expand that and take that somewhere else. So it's going to go to the likes of Monaco, to Paris, to London, and places like Muscat in Oman, and Qatar, of course. So it gives you more exposure, but having a link with a sizable exclusive membership, we will call them exclusive because at the end of the day they're entrepreneurs and actors, etc., that have millions and millions of people following them. Yeah, hi, look at this car, this is my car, this is what we do, and this is, yeah, it's absolutely astounding that they've managed to get this connection.
Wow.
But like you said, to have the police stop everybody, and we know already that OConnect is going to be used by the UAE government for all of their events. Now I'll come back to one of the events was Beyonce opening the Royal Atlantis. Yeah, and they wanted to be able to live stream this worldwide, but they couldn't. So having OConnect, we would have been able to offer opportunities for everybody around the globe with an internet connection, 5.3 odd billion people. You could watch Beyonce if you wanted to. And every one of those would then have a link or some form of link to OnPassive. Just think what that would do as far as, you know, the marketing, the products that we've got. People would start taking this so much more seriously because they go, hold on a second, I've had a look at this, and it used OConnect, and I had such this wonderful connection. I could see everything clear as crystal clear. You know, I never lost connection. What's going on there? What else have they got? You know, it's phenomenal. The opportunity is just beyond belief. So we still only know 10% of what's going on in the background, but this alone is immense.
That's very, very interesting. Guys, thank you for joining. This is Sunday afternoon and even Sunday mornings for some people like in the US and stuff. And we appreciate you being here, and appreciate even Andy. He should have been resting so that he goes over to be talking on the heroes, but then here we are. So I've just put Andy's YouTube channel on my comment section. So if you've not subscribed, or you don't know that Andy has a YouTube channel, it's there on the comment section. You click on it, you subscribe, click on the bell, because we do this every day and many people appreciate what he does. We just thought that spreading this wider and wider gives our company more exposure. So find time to click on that. Make sure you subscribe, and let's move on together, guys. Thank you so much. Andy, there's this question here from my brother back home. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just going to comment on this because I had this from a couple of my guys yesterday. So you don't often see it, but you have to hover your mouse over on the left hand side and there'll be a speaker with a line through it. You need to click on that to actually unmute it. You can't see it by just looking at the screen. You have to move the mouse over to find it. So okay. Yeah, try that next time.
All right. Okay. Thank you so much. Thanks for letting us know. So this is a comment from my brother, George Kafu, Pigeon News from home. He says, we back in Cameroon are very happy with the progress, but when we are in the webinar, we don't always get the sound. Can you on this occasion or use this opportunity to comment on the mobile apps and what is going to happen as we go to the market with OConnect, please?
The system at the moment, we have to use the web-based system, so we have to go on to into our ecosystem to be able to have that link to go on to OConnect. Now they're changing that with this web-based link. So what will happen in the future is likely to be you need to put your name in and your email address, and then you go straight in. Now that email can be a Yahoo, a Hotmail, a Gmail account, it doesn't matter. Your name and your email address, so that they will then send you information. But you don't necessarily have to, set up an OMail email address in order to get onto an OConnect call, which is what they want to be able to do, and hence why we've got this web opportunity. Now, again, some people that have used the phones to get into OConnect are finding it difficult. So this is going to allow them to do that and make life a lot easier.
Right. Thank you, Andy. Thanks. So I just want to add to George that I'm thinking Andy has said that I was distracted by a comment here, because even when the mobile apps are coming and when we start using the market value version of the OConnect, what they're going to do is reduce the definition of the images so that it fits and matches and runs well on the slow internet connection that people have. And so nobody will be left behind. It's just a matter of time that you're struggling to be on OConnect, but then with the mobile apps, with the fact that everything is going to be adjusted to fit everyone, that's we have this reassurance over and over again. So
the other thing you've got to take into account is that the AI technology, it was mentioned in a great way yesterday, and an explanation certainly of what's going on in the background. But the AI technology with OConnect will send someone in with a poor bandwidth, a ping in effect, which says he needs more bandwidth. So yeah, that will then send them bandwidth so that they can be on the call, they can listen into the call, and they can be active in that call. That makes a hell of a difference.
Yeah, exactly. That it really does. Yeah. So you mentioned OConnect earlier on, and of course Peter Rogers too is saying that the next OConnect looks awesome with the extra features. So did you still have any particular comment to make on that as of what we saw yesterday, or you think we should move on?
It's phenomenal. I said the only thing that, or the thing that I took out more than anything, was the fact that he's just going to be constantly adding features every week. And we've got more than anyone else now anyway. So mind blowing.
Exactly. That's just it. So I'm not sure. I didn't want to keep you here for long, so that we got to display our marketing. Yeah, you've covered everything, Andy. I think we should prepare now, guys. So we just want to use this opportunity to remind you guys that immediately we finish from here, let's meet at the Heroes webinar. we do this here extra, like we say every day, just so that we have enough time to do the training. To be honest, Andy, as we speak, there are people who don't know how to share their link. They don't know where to get the link from. But we cannot demonstrate that here. It's only on Heroes because it's closed. We're not recording. It's not public and stuff. Yeah.
Sure.
So you say last statement on that, so we can.
Yeah.
Close.
So don't forget to join us on Heroes at 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time.
Exactly. Yeah. So thank you guys for joining again. Go ahead and subscribe. We run on many channels. Subscribe, share, comment. If you find this information useful, let's keep spreading it and giving our company more exposure. And of course, thank you, Angie, for your time. See you at the Heroes, guys. Bye.